Hi, Mamas. We are here with Kerri Nelson. She is a USA Today bestselling author, and she has been a mentor, a writing coach for over 10 years and teaches a variety of online workshops featuring publishing tips and productivity methods. After owning and operating 4 successful at-home businesses and writing over 27 novels, whew, that's a lot of novels, Kerri. Kerri put her entrepreneurial skills to work by creating Work at Home Mom Academy. Her hope is to expand her reach to women seeking a career change and their dream job. Here you'll find access to private coaching and premium programs. Kerri holds multiple degrees and is a certified life coach who specializes in many personal and business coaching methods. Some of her specialties are cognitive behavioral therapy, and she is a say that for me. Neurolinguistics practitioner, stress and anxiety management, and advanced hypnotherapy. Wow, Kerri, that is quite the life you've got there. That's amazing.
I'm an overachiever.
I love that. Thanks for being here with us today, and we are so excited to learn more about how we can be a mompreneur and have that mompreneur magic. Can you tell us, what is mompreneur magic? Tell us about it.
Yeah, my pleasure. So I've actually been a mompreneur, so work at home mom, although I want to say all moms work from home because just being a mom means you have a job. Unfortunately, we don't always get paid what we're worth. As a work at home mom, I always like to joke and say we get paid in hugs and kisses. So that's pretty good. Until our kids get old enough where they're like, don't mess with me. They won't give you the hugs and kisses anymore. But I've been a work at home mom and had several businesses really as far back as 20 years since my oldest daughter was born. And so I've done a lot of things over the last 20 years. But what I figured out about 12 years ago when I had my second daughter was there's got to be some formula to this, right? Where you can, spend time with your kids, do all the things that you want to do as a mom, be with your kids, but also still have a successful business that helps support the family and makes you feel good and creates the kind of success that you want to feel, right? Without having to leave the home. Yes. And so to me, mompreneur magic means creating that magic in your life, right? Like ultimately creating all those things you want, and you don't have to choose between working and being a mom at home.
Yes, I love it. And you make it sound easy, but maybe it's not so easy. But maybe you've got some tips for us today, because I've tried to balance the two, and it's tough. So walk us through these steps. You said you have 3 steps to creating a business from home and maybe balancing between all of that.
Yeah. So the first 3 steps, and this is really important, is it's all about mindset, right? Mindset is the key to everything in life. It's become kind of a buzzword in the last years. I think people are using it a lot more than they used to. But it really is all about that, because there's some important things you need to do mentally first before you can put anything practical in place. So the first one is to choose. Now, choosing means I want to work from home. I'm going to work from home, and I'm going to figure out something I can do from home, and I'm going to pick that thing out and I'm going to pursue it. So that's choosing. The second one, well, they're all C's, by the way, it's 3 C's. So that's the first C, choose. The second C is commit, right? Really commit to doing this. It's not going to be a hobby. It's not going to be just something that you're going to kind of, dilly-dally with here and there when time is right, when things present itself. You can't look at it that way. That's a hobby. That's something you just do for fun, right? Okay. A work-at-home career is something you commit to doing and going all in on, just like any other career that you would pursue. And just like you went all in on being a mom, you had to fully commit to being a mom, right? That's the way you're going to commit to this. You're going to choose and you're going to commit. And then the third one is change. Now, change is a really interesting one. Change is where you change your mind. You stop making excuses. You stop procrastinating. You stop telling yourself, well, that's just for other moms, or maybe I don't have the right skills, or maybe just certain people are successful, right? So you change your mind. So you choose, you commit, and you change. And those are the first 3 steps that really set you on your path.
Awesome. So what would you suggest? Would you suggest, I mean, obviously you want to choose something that is in your wheelhouse, right? What about a mom that wants to kind of go out of that wheelhouse, and what advice do you have, like for someone that kind of wants to get out of their own way, I guess, and try something new?
Yeah, there's so many things. And that's the thing. A lot of moms will go to something that they hear a lot about. So we'll call it MLM or multi-level marketing, which will be something like I'm selling a product that's somebody else's. Some people will go to affiliate work, which will be, again, I'm selling somebody else's product or service, right? And those are really advertised a lot. And so a lot of moms, when they think work from home, they think, oh, I have to sell cosmetics or I have to sell skincare.
Right.
Because that's what we hear a lot about, because they have a lot of money and they advertise a lot, right? So a lot of moms think that. Another one that's very common is blogging, right? Because for a time period, everybody had a blog. I think everybody just about had a blog at this point. Very few people have not had a blog. And the thing is, you can use that and you can monetize that, but it's difficult and it takes a lot of time, right?
Yes.
So then you will come in and you may say, okay, like you said, something in your wheelhouse, right? So like for me, I'd always wanted to be a writer. So I pursued that, but I didn't start with that, right? I started like everybody else. I tried to sell things on eBay. I tried to have a store online. This was 20 years ago, right? So there was no Shopify and things, but there was eBay. So I would try to buy and sell books and buy and sell videos. And like, you try all the things that you've heard about, that you've seen other people do, Shopify stores, t-shirts. I'm going to sell kids clothes. I'm going to make jewelry at home and sell it, right? Because those are the things that you hear about. But if you dig a little deeper, if you get beneath the surface and really look at all the things that you can do, even if you don't immediately think that you can do it, right? You can put it into practice. So for instance, I'm a great typist, not just because I'm a writer, but because I learned it in school and I worked in corporate for a long time. So you can go and be a transcriptionist. A lot of people don't even realize you can do that. And you can make it fun. You can create a closed caption for movies. You know how you see those on movies and TV shows?
Yes.
That's actually kind of fun. You get to watch things and type, right? And you can make a lot of money doing that. So there's certain skills like that you may have like just underneath the level down that you didn't even realize you could make money doing. But then the other thing is, what if I want to go completely outside that, right? What if I want to do something completely different? I don't want to do anything I've ever heard about. Well, you can always get certified. And there's a lot of programs you can get certified in and then go to work for that company. So that would be something like coaching or consulting. There's all sorts of online products you can create. And by that, I don't mean physical products. I mean digital products, right? Some of the things that you know how to do that you take for granted are things that other people would pay for. I remember buying a potty training online digital course back when I had my second child and she refused to be potty trained. And even though I'd already raised a child and thought I knew what I was doing, the second child was completely different. She wasn't falling for it, right? So I remember buying an online digital course like that. And it was just a regular mom who had created it. And she had some great tips and tricks, right? So there's always things you can do that you may not even think of. So it's all about getting all the information and really getting somebody who can help guide you through different options. So that's what I would say.
Yes, I love that. Thank you. Because I think a lot of the times we just see like, oh, this really popular MLM, people are making money doing this. But I think if you, like you said, if you kind of dig down and go, what do I really like? And then try and perfect those skills and then try a little harder that way, I think you'd enjoy what you're doing a lot more. Thank you, Kerri. I've learned so much from you today. Thank you so much. And I know that our moms will learn so much from you in this interview. We're so thankful to have you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you.